So this I start off my study here, my lecture here on current trends of yoga research. Next slide please. If you look at the number of publications on yoga, International Day of Yoga was formed in 2014, right? 2014 UN adopted the resolution for having June 21st as International Day of Yoga. 2015 onwards, the amount of research on yoga has gone many fold times. If you look at PubMed, which is the National Library of Medicine of the US government, which has all the literature on yoga research, there are 16,000 articles on yoga and meditation in PubMed today. 16,000 articles, very huge number of articles. Okay, and you can see the number of articles, it started increasing after 2004. Okay, and after 2014 and onwards, it started increasing to much higher numbers. It went to a peak. Okay, and today you can see large number of universities in the Western countries are also doing yoga research. So if you see the amount of increasing number of publications on yoga between 2014, before 2014 and after 2014. Why I am taking 2014 is because of the International Day of Yoga here. And you can see in global area, there were 2,934 articles published in yoga. That is in 75 years. Okay? Right from 1920s to 2014 I am talking about. In 75 years, 2,934 articles were published in yoga. But after 2014, it is almost double, 4,309 in 7 years alone. 7.5 years alone. Similarly, in meditation also, 4,048 articles, but 4,952 articles afterwards. Next slide please. If you look at publications in India, there are 609 articles on yoga, very less number, before 2014. But after 2014, almost 1,101 articles have published in India. So this complete jump you can see in 77.5 years, 82.5% increase in number of publications on meditation, 72% increase in number of publications on yoga here. Next slide please. If you see number of articles published on yoga per year, you can see here 40 articles per year, every year was there before 2014. Now it is huge number, it's about 54 articles. Okay, sorry, so 574 articles. Okay, same with meditation, before it was 54, now it's 660 articles per year. Almost 10-fold increase. Right? Next slide. So what are the major areas of clinical trials on yoga here? These are 10 important areas where maximum number of publications are there on yoga and meditation. Clinical trials on yoga and meditation. Okay? Depression, cancer, anxiety, back pain, hypertension, heart disease, diabetes, obesity, asthma and osteoarthritis. They constitute 70% of the total clinical trials on yoga today. Next slide. And you see today, before in 2014 if you had seen, India was nowhere in this picture. Okay? But today, India is the leading country for number of clinical trials done on yoga. It is about 48.6%, followed by US 26.6%. And thanks to our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, who has given a lot of trust in yoga, and he's been made more in the last 7 years because of these efforts. Next slide please. What is required for integrating yoga into conventional care? You want to integrate, one advantage of yoga and naturopathy is that they are drugless, and allopaths don't have a problem in that. Conventional medicine doesn't have a problem in that. They also tell the patients, you have to do exercise, you have to eat properly, you have to watch your weight, okay? You have to have the right kind of food, but they don't tell what to eat, what to do, how to do it. Okay, that's what we are here for, where we can really advise the patients properly and try to see how really yoga can be useful here. So here, it is being found to be useful in various conditions. Very importantly, what we should do to integrate the anxiety in the patients. So we started using yoga intervention, started adopting small yoga modules, and to see how we can manage fatigue, how can we manage depression, how can we manage anxiety, how can we improve quality of life. So when we started doing this, the conventional medicine people also became very wary of this. I'll give you an example where I worked in HCG Cancer Hospital in Bangalore. So there was a psychiatrist attending the patients. The moment patients have depression or anxiety, he should come and give a pill, antidepressant or anti-anxiety medicines or medicines to sleep. Okay? Then we started in the yoga department, and 3 to 4 years after yoga department, the psychiatrist did not have any work to do there in that place. He does the job. Because all the patients were undergoing yoga therapy. The moment the patient had some amount of distress, they should refer them to yoga department. The moment we start putting them to yoga therapy and yoga relaxation techniques, proper diet, counseling, everything, they became okay. There's no depression, no distress. So you have to identify where problem areas are there, in which parts of kinds of things which can't be taken care of by allopathy, and if we start bringing solutions to those problems, we can do wonders. Fatigue in cancer, nausea and vomiting during chemotherapy with yoga intervention, neuropathy following chemotherapy can take care of it using acupuncture intervention. Okay, so many interventions are there. Wound healing also, especially malignant wounds, cancer-related wounds, which doesn't heal, can go up with certain kinds of clara leaf powder, for example. We use that for the dressing in patients who have resin of a tree from Western Ghats, and that powder is taken and you just apply it on the wound, it heals very faster. Okay, so we have to find solutions to problems. Once you're able to do that, then integration is easier. Diabetes, for example. We have got so many studies on yoga and diabetes. We know that by doing 2 months of yoga intervention, we can reduce blood glucose levels by 40 to 80 milligrams per deciliter. Okay, that is the confidence interval we say of any research study. Means to say, if a person with diabetes does yoga regularly 5 days a week at least for 2 months, he can bring down his blood glucose level, which is high, by almost 50 to 80 milligrams per deciliter. Okay, if that is the case, somebody with a blood glucose level of 200 milligrams per deciliter is not controlled. He is on medication. You add yoga to that, it will come under control. Because he can come back to normal levels along with medication. So this is what we need to understand, that how research can be integrated into practice. If you know how much effect this particular research intervention can cause, 141 clinical trials on cancer, 41 clinical trials on heart disease. These are all big clinical trials which have got landmark outcomes. For example, depression, it is known to be reducing depression symptoms and in comparison to antidepressants. So 2 months of yoga intervention is almost equivalent to giving an antidepressant to the same patient. Same effect it had as an antidepressant. So why do you put somebody on antidepressant when you can use yoga intervention, right? Trials. So all these are known to be useful in various aspects of care. Next slide. Same with epilepsy, six trials are there. Obesity, another 37 trials are there. It is going to help in weight loss, improving fitness, and reduce eating disorders in obesity. So I'll come to the obesity later on. Next slide, please. Next slide. So what is important here is with all the trials which are happening world over, now there is associations are there. American Heart Association, American Diabetes Association. So they bring about guidelines. So meditation is now a guideline for ischemic heart disease. Yoga for anxiety and depression and cancer, National Cancer Care Network guidelines, Society for Integrative Oncology guidelines. Yoga for chemotherapy-induced nausea, vomiting, NCCN guidelines, SIO and ASCO guidelines. Here, my study has been involved for producing these guidelines. So, yoga for cancer-related fatigue, NCCN, SIO and ASCO guidelines. For pre-diabetes, American Diabetes Association guidelines are already there now. Before it was only exercise and walking. Okay, to reduce your body weight to up to 7% of the body weight in 2 years. For pre-diabetes, you can prevent onset of diabetes. You can reverse diabetes. Was what they were saying. So this now they also added up yoga along with the exercise here in ADA recommendation. So what is important here for me to tell you is that once the research is found to be useful, you have a very good level of evidence saying that this is useful in this so and so condition. Then you can put it in the guideline document. Then all the doctors can practice and integrate these practices easily, because now it is proven that this is useful in this condition, so you integrate them into the care of the patient. That's where integrative medicine comes. Next slide. I will talk about naturopathy now. So all of you know about this, okay? Henry Linda's book, as well as Louis Cunney's book. This is Louis Cunney here, and naturally talks about foreign matter theory. You have toxemia theory by Tilden, okay? And you have accumulation of importance of metabolism, disease crisis and healing crisis. So I'll come to each of them with scientific explanations now. Next slide. So if you see acute disease, so it is a self-healing efforts of the body to kill the organism, neutralize the pathogenic organism. Okay. For example, I'll give you an example of tuberculosis. Tubercle bacilli is very strong, it's got a very thick cell membrane. Okay. The home remedies for 2-3 days, they are okay. The body is develops resistance to the infections, it starts developing antibodies to the particular organism, and they are able to survive better. So now Pediatric Society also has now recommended that no antibiotics should be given to people who have cold, cough and all. Okay, especially for children. So they avoid putting antibiotics unnecessarily. So this is what is there. So if you can help your body to take care of the illness, your immune system becomes more resilient, more powerful against the bacteria or the viruses. So if you suppress it, over a long period of time it leads to chronic inflammation, it can lead to so many kinds of diseases. And this is called a disease crisis. Okay, next slide please. So what is lower vitality? If you look at inability of the body to repair cellular damage or injury. So you are taking so much of substances, you are eating so much of food. This food is broken down to smaller particles. This is metabolism, this is metabolic end products. They have oxidative stresses there. These go and damage the cells. Okay, body has innate ability to repair this injury or damage. There are somatic mutations which can cause cancer. So we know. So what we did was we looked at pre-chemotherapy, before they undergo chemotherapy. These are breast cancer patients, head and neck cancer patients, ovarian cancer patients. They all receive chemotherapy. So we looked at the body mass index. So you know the body mass index less than 18 is malnutrition. Okay, 22 to 25 is normal, 25 and above is obesity. Right? So we looked at people who are 25 and above, who are overnourished, obese patients. Neutrophil ratio, they had complete response, means they respond very well to chemotherapy drugs. So it shows very clearly that immune system plays a very, very important role in treatment as well, not just drug treatment, not just naturopathy or yoga, but even with allopathic treatment, even with drug treatment, this is very, very important. So nutritional status is very, very important. Immune status and inflammation is also very, very important. So ESR and SSRP increasing, more neutrophils and lymphocyte ratio, more platelet lymphocyte ratio, low platelet counts, low hemoglobin, abnormal red cells, okay, changing blood cell counts. All these things are nothing but abnormal formation of blood and lymph, which can trigger the body to go to inflammatory state, can cause diabetes, can cause obesity, can cause heart disease, whatnot. Next slide, please. I want to go to this slide. Next slide. Next slide. So we know we always take in food, we take water, everything to sustain our life, and this is body is like a human body is like a factory. Okay, you are putting in raw materials in the factory, you are getting a product out. The larger molecules are broken down, they are broken down smaller molecules. What is the product you are getting here is energy. What is this energy for? Doing normal day-to-day activities. Now, if you are not physically active, what is this energy? What happens to this energy? They get stored as fat. If you can expend with exercise, you have no problem. So this energy is there. You are eating for this energy itself. So you have to have adequate physical activity. This is very, very important. Okay, next slide. So what if you don't have energy? If your energy is just stored inside the body as visceral fat, it can lead to so many diseases: sleep apnea, heart failure, arthritis, heart disease, small molecules, breaking down the larger molecules to smaller molecules. So much of waste is also produced. You have uric acid, you have blood glucose, you have sodium, ferritin, fibrin, BMA, DNA adducts, fatty acids, dyslipidemia, apolyprotein, homocysteine. So all these are end products of metabolism, and if they are not kept in check, they can lead to problems. These are called endogenous toxins. Exogenous toxins are bacteria, viruses, food toxins, antigens, glutens, parasites, protozoa, fungal, food additives, pesticides, preservatives, calcification today. So if you go to naturopathy centers now in US and other Western countries, they do taurine, they do beta-alanine, they do glutamine, especially when the patient is doing fasting. So they know how much the liver detoxification is working. If the liver is working properly or not. Because you know what happens when you are obese, you have what is called a fatty liver. Fat gets deposited in the liver. The liver will not function properly. Okay, so that also has to be taken care of. Now, this is a germ theory that was proposed by Louis Pasteur, and this is soil or terrain theory proposed by Antonio Husserl. Okay, he was a French scientist. Both are doctors. But what happened was germ theory was taken much forward by modern medicine, which led to advent of antibiotics and other things. Whereas the soil and terrain theory was left behind. What is ecotoxins? This can stimulate the liver. This liver is maintaining the gut microbiome. Okay? Important role in human health and disease. They are part of our life inside. They are all living normally. They are protecting your gut. You have very nice mucus lining inside here, very thick one, which prevents the bacteria from entering into the intestinal barriers, crossing the intestinal barriers. The mucus integrity is maintained. But here you look at inflammatory bowel disease here. In this patient, you have more of pathogenic bacteria. The mucous lining layer is very, very thin, and there is a breakage in the antibiotics. Okay, like diclofenac, sodium you want to take, antacids you want to take, all these things. He was the one who did work on yeast cells. He found out there are 15 genes responsible for autophagy. What is autophagy? The cell has got a lot of fat soluble toxins, water soluble, and they are excreted to your bile, to the stool, as well as to your kidney, to urine. Okay, next slide please. Same way I can say the same thing which is there, but this is just shows you the pathway. Next slide. Okay, and here again very important aspect of this is NRF2. nucleotide erythroid factor 2. Okay, 2 times in women and 12.7 times in women in case of type 2 diabetes. It also increases 60 to 80% of the patients are patients with obesity or overweight who come and get admitted here with obesity and their women and men. Next slide. Calories per day is almost intermittent fasting, short fasting, and long fast. What is intermittent fasting? Okay, for the products you have whatever it is. So you have huge amount of data here with micro. We also are doing imaging now, and this is whom we are mentoring, and they are devising this for yoga practices before and after yoga. We will know whether patient is relaxed or not by using this job. Next slide. This one tells you which Vata, Pitta or Kapha which is aggravated and gives you the prescription of asanas and diet for each of these doshas. Next slide. So we capture this ballistocardiography data signals here, and it can give you left ventricular ejection time as well. We all publish this data and okay, it tells you the live recording is of a next one, next specialty hospital. And what we saw was here the sleep score, what time the patient went to bed, what time they woke up, how much time they took to go to sleep, what is the deep sleep, what is the REM sleep, how many times they had interruptions. So imagine kind of data which you can carry, get into a small piece of mat. Okay, the sensor mat. So today your technology is changing. So if you look at recent trends, understanding of what
आप जैसा जो है इंट्रोडक्शन में बताया गया था कि डायरेक्ट